Now, in this video, we're going to be looking at the two types of rearrangements you need to make for log graphs. So one where you've got log versus a value, and the other one will be when you've got two logs. So this first one, first of all, what we need to do is we need to find what the slope and the y-intercepts are. Right, so if we're looking at our m value, the slope, well, we're going from rising from 0.3 up to 3.3. So this one's going up 3, and it's going from 0 in the x-coordinate to 5. So the slope of that's going to be 3 on 5. And our y-intercept, which we call our c value, is going to be 0.3. So if I put it into this equation like y equals mx plus c, well, my y value is in fact log of y. My c value, my slope, is equal to 3/5, and my x value is in fact x. And then we've got our c value, which is 0.3. So when you've got this with just logs on one side, the best way to get rid of the log is to put that to a power of 10. So we go log y to the power of 10. Then we have to do the same thing to the other side as well. So 3/5 x plus 0.3 all to the power of 10. Alright, so at this point here, that goes really, they cancel each other out. So I've got y on that side. And now we're going to use our Indices Laws. So I can separate those by going, well, when we're adding, what we're really doing is timesing things to the base power of 10. Alright, so that's what we're doing there. And so I could go to my calculator and maybe write this slightly differently. I'll just quit out there. If I have 10 to the power of 0.3, I wonder what that works out to be. 1.995, well, I'm going to say it's close enough to 2 in this particular case. So then I can come back to here and say, well, y is equal to 2 times by 10 to the power of 3/5 x. Alright, and so that's my model that I've got comparing my y and my x values. So for that particular case, when you don't have both logs, you use the power of 10. That's quite a nice one. Now in this scenario here where you have two logs on x-axis and y-axis, again I find my slope. So my slope for this one here, it goes from 1 up to 5, so it's going up 4. Goes from 0 across to 2 in the x direction, so my slope is going to be 2. My c value, my y-intercept, is 1. So now I write this in the form of y equals mx plus c. So log of y is my y-axis. My slope is 2. My x-axis is log of x. And my y-intercept is 1. Now, in this case, because you've got logs on both sides, it's easier to write this like this. Bring the 2 up using the log law. Right? And then you can write this one here as log of 10 to the power of 1. So therefore, log of y is equal to, now I'm using my log laws, when we add, we're timesing those things together. So I can write that as log of 10 times by x squared. And so therefore now I've got logs on both sides. What I can get is rid of the logs. So I can write this as y is equal to 10 times by x squared is a relationship that we've found there. So there's only really those two types of equations you're going to get. One where you've got log on both axes, one where you get a log on one of the axes, and they're the two little tricks that you'll use to simplify that.